trust does matter to a brand's bottom line. At PwC, we conduct an annual global CEO survey, and we have a bit of a history that chronicles how important trust has become over time. In 2002, only 29% of global CEOs said that corporate misdeeds become a serious threat to the business. So fast forward to 2013, after the financial crisis, 37% of the CEOs said that public trust was so important to a company's growth strategy. In the most recent CEO survey, in 2017, that number had gone up to 58% of CEOs, saying that trust is so important to them being able to achieve their growth strategy. PwC's purpose is to build trust in society and help businesses solve complex problems. So it's so important to PwC to be able to honor customers' trust that they put in us. And in thought leadership, which is the function I lead, it is so important that as we tackle the insights and convey the insights, that first we have dug deeper into that issue, that it is as complete as possible in terms of the different angles into that problem. We make sure we have a one-firm approach, that we solicit input from across the firm, and that we frame the problem to the best of our ability so that it doesn't represent only one ideological view or a particular solution that we'd like to sell to clients, but they can trust us to be that third party who's watching out for them. The challenge for businesses today is to distinguish when we are in the area of value maximizing, where pricing is going to be important, and where our long-term brand relationships are going to be the way that people would pay a premium for our solutions. So you need to recognize when things have become ubiquitous and that differentiation among different providers is not as important as on-price differentiation, and how you package solutions like that are efficient, quick, plug and play. Separate that from those solutions that require real deep knowledge of the history and context of the client, so that we deliver to them something that is true to where they are, true to the capabilities that they have, and true to the vision that they are trying to develop for their firm. So I just come off Association of National Advertisers conference featuring the Masters of Marketing, where one of the biggest themes was about brand safety. So context does matter, the channel matters, and so we saw a lot of channels trying to say, look at us and trust us, because we would never put your brand alongside something that is contrary to your values. So yes, context and medium are important, but I want to go beyond that, and I want to refer to LinkedIn's currency of trust. One of the pillars there is about being in touch with your community, right? So in building trust, you get context and medium if you really care about who you're addressing, if you really care about who you want to engage with, because then if you do, you'll be attuned to where they go, whom they trust, and the context and medium will be taken care of if you're attentive to who they really are, who they respect, who they follow, and where they go, and who they associate with. The three principles of building trust that I recommend they follow would be the following. First, be authentic to your firm's capabilities. And from there, the brand makes a brand promise. Live up to the brand promise. Acknowledge that we live in a world where there are many experts on different things and we all need them. I always say about where trust breaks down is in the intersections. Intersections where no one claims that they're responsible for what's in that intersection. Breakdowns of trust in the intersection. And the way to solve and to build trust is not to do it alone, not just one firm, but all the other firms within the ecosystem where risks cascade. And so that, I think, is the third principle, is to be a strong participant in a community of experts and other thinkers and practitioners and problem solvers who can round out the view on the way you solve the problem and represent different views of stakeholders.